We have a lot of haters. Fine, if you believe that you don't have a lot of haters, it's still fine. Sometimes you might create enemies, they just come in. Some people will just hate you for nothing, just for your success, you know. So these things, they are unseen, so you wouldn't know who will get to hate you when you get to do whatever you want to do best, you know what I'm saying? And that itself shall not block you from being the best of you. Always strive to be the best of you. Always strive to be the greatest of you. You know. Haters will always be haters. Avoid them. People will always be people. Avoid them. Get to do what is best for you, for your happiness. As long as it's orthodox, that's to say that as long as is something that is of good, then you will know that something is of good if most people consider that thing good. You know what I'm saying? Haters, all they do is divide us, and we do not learn from that. That's what they do, you know what I'm saying? Ignore them, make a way out. That's why we have to make a way out as Africans. And we all have to be alert, and we get to learn more about our politicians instead of useless information. Barack Obama is considered the greatest president, reason being he managed to put more students in America into a lot of debt. And he successfully captured and killed the awaiting motherland's greatest president, Muammar Gaddafi. It was Obama's government that destroyed our destiny, you know. It is high time we get back our central bank, the things that were looted at the central bank of Libya, especially the gold that was looted at Libya, or else these people are going to have serious exile. The time is coming, the time is coming. Some things are not fair. Some things are not fair. People will come in here. A certain president will just send soldiers to come and loot in here, Africa. Steal, and they go away. And they're going to put at their museums. They're going to put wherever they put. Like, where in earth do they get the gold since they don't have mines? Where on earth do they mine that gold since they don't have gold? They have more gold in the storerooms, more than our. They have more gold than ourselves in Africa, you know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that they have looted. The people who call themselves white, the way that they have described themselves that they are white, yet they come from the black people, they think they are too clever, but they're not that clever. Fine, we might not make it without them, or we will have not make it without them. That's how other people think. But why we have to depend on them? Especially the Westerns, the way that they have tricked us and the way that they have got us into a lot of humiliation. Africans can still be awake, like the way that China have got awake. It's a different race. They also got into colonizations. The Indians also got into colonizations. Africans can also get awake, and we can still make it without these whites. The same very way that this Indians and the Chinese have managed to make it. You know what I'm saying? All we need is somebody who can get into power, like one of the greatest president in Africa, in one of the lands of Africa, Mr. Mokgweetsi Eric Masisi. He got very nice into power. He didn't want to be treated like it wouldn't be wise. Why would somebody choose you or elect you or want to put you on power just to get to control you or just to make you his or her puppet or a sellout? We are too clever. We are too clever. We shouldn't allow such thing to happen to us, especially you guys at the African Union, especially you guys at Pan-Africa, especially you guys in African Parliament, especially you guys in African judiciary system, especially you guys in the executive system. Let's keep on going as we get to make ourselves great. That's what I can tell you. And that's what I can tell people who are listening to this right now or watching to this right now. Let's get going.